Okay, hello. I'm going live again. Let me make sure this is in the camera so y'all can see. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so you can see I'm riding Zwift. I'm on the bike. Oh, this lighting is too bright. Okay, I think the lighting's okay now. It's a little bit bright behind me. Okay, is that all right? Still bright. Is that better? Still bright. Oh man. Come on, lighting. Light person. Lighting staff. That'd be me. It's disturbing Nala's peace. Oh, shoot. That's too far. I had it just right earlier. Okay, that's something we can live with. Ah, I don't like that light. Let's see if I turn it off. That's kind of weird. Why did I have that? Nala is like, you are just totally disturbing my peace. I hope that's gonna be okay. Well, let's try to live with that for a little minute, you guys. Oh no, that's too bright. Nala came over here like, what you doing? I guess that's okay. Huh, I should have planned that one better. I guess that's okay. All right. Hello to all the people that are new to my channel. Thank you so much for coming and spending this time with your girl. I am a cyclist as well, amateur cyclist, okay? And when I can go live and do my exercising and chat, I try to do that. I've gained a number of subscribers. At the moment of this live, I think I'm at 919. So thank you to all those that are new to the channel and all those that have already been here rocking it out. I appreciate you. Where did Nala go? She left. I was making too much noise because she was having a peaceful little nap. Just posted a video last night of the behind the scenes video of how I prepared for my van tour that the Where is Tiffany made when we were in the escapees, one of those, the bash back at Lake Havasu in Arizona back in January. So she posted that I think it was 2 nights ago, and I did a follow-up showing you the behind the scenes, and both videos have been a hit, and we really appreciate you supporting us and looking at it. Every now and then I'll get off my sitting bone, so that's why I'm coming out of camera view. And I'm a little tired because I did a little bit of a warm-up. But of course, it always takes a little more energy to talk when exercising anyway. So I have three more videos. 2 of them are specifically van life that I am editing. I did some boondocking last week And so now I'm going to be editing them as well. One of them is a cooking video. The other one is how I get ready when, get ready for bed, and a story time. And I wanted to purposely spread that out so that, not to just load them up all at once. I wanted to be able to spread it out a little bit. So in the next couple of days, I'll be spreading that. And also this week, I'll be attending an RV show here in the Metroplex. And I believe it's the Dallas show. So I'm not sure which day or if I will go for 2 days. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how my schedule will allow for it. But I will be going live on that because that'll be easier to just go ahead and throw that video out if I can. I may get to do some recording and then construct a whole video together. I may be able to do that. So I'm not sure. Because like I said, when I make the videos, that's gigabytes that is tied up. And then I have to take the time to edit it and put it all together. But sometimes being live allows me, especially if the signal's good, it allows me to get the product out there, and I can have the conversations with you guys right away and show you things or answer your questions right there on the spot. And so you'll find that. Oh no, it's not vegan cooking, but Alicia, how you doing, sweetie? I will do vegan cooking. I will, because I'm fully capable of having vegan recipes, and I will do that. Because we had a nice conversation the last time we were live and really dove into vegan and what drove us to it, what drove you to it, and what drove me to it. Because I was vegan / vegetarian / raw foodie during the combination of 8 years. And I was sharing that I started eating meat again the last 2.5 years. But yeah, I'm totally capable of coming up with vegan recipes and enjoying them, sharing them and enjoying them. And I will do that. So that will be after this one's published. That will be the next video, cooking video that I will make. Even if it may not even be cooking, it may be raw. It may be a raw vegan. Because I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves how I eat certain foods raw. And I'll gladly do that. So drink some water in between. This is water with electrolytes in it. And it's got some energy stuff. And the stuff is vegan. Woo. So this Zwift, this is a platform that I use for, one of them that I use for exercising. And these messages keep popping up. And I'm in a negative 4% grade. I was going to just about to hit the live yesterday, but my son called me and he needed me to give him some help. So I had to, he just caught me just when I was about to go live. And so thank God I was able to drop everything and go ahead and help the lad out. And I had to babysit the grandkids yesterday. So Nala and I were in them streets to the rescue. But yeah, the response has been awesome with Where's Tiffany constructing and editing out a lot of foolishness and making that video look great. I can't remember the name of it right now. It says Van Tour Insane Camper something or other. I can't think of it right now. When I'm tired, you know how that go. But It's on her video, Where's Titty, I mean her platform, Where's Tiffany. On my platform, I made the behind the scenes. Yeah. Yeah. So this ride is allowing me to not quite catch that I am climbing sometimes. I am on a flat right now, and I'm in, I don't even know what city this is, but it's city riding. And I needed this. Now I'm going down 4% grade. But yeah, I sure needed this. This here umbrella is hitting my head. I don't know why. I had it in a nice spot before, but for some reason today it is giving off this extra lighting. After this, one of the things I need to do is wash my hair. And edit that other video. The cooking video is first. And I'm not sure if I'm going to publish it tonight. I may publish it tomorrow. Not sure. We'll see how things progress, because I'm also going to be doing some things in the RV. Nala and I, we're going to take a potentially day trip. It might be an overnighter though. We might boondock overnight. So we'll see on that. I'll be glad to produce that video. So this is going to be some, I'm saying it now, but you won't see it for 2 to 4 days. That's when I'll get out. Because like I said, I already have some stuff in the hopper. Oh, you watched it last night, Alicia? Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You're right. And I'm sure you're referring to taking care of the family, yes. And you said, yes, you watched it last night. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, because you've been on, you know, you and I, we've been getting to know each other for at least a month now. So I'm sure you can see the Stephanie-ness of it all. In the making of it, and in the product that Tiffany put out. Yes. So thank you for that. Oh, I was coughing this morning. Probably, I don't know why I had that cough. I think it was dry, being a little bit dry. I was just looking at Nala. She's over there in that corner. Let me show you her real quick. Let me see if you can see her. Let's see. See her right there? Chilling. She's eating on a buffalo horn. Getting her little bite teeth, a little sharp teeth. Getting them exercise in her jawbones and satisfying her teething. I'm sorry, the lighting looks a little bad, but you see her. Nala. 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 Psst. Yeah. Why do you act like you don't know your name? Say hi to the people. Say hi. Okay, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your bone. Your horn. But she's so good now with potty training. I mean, she's like awesome. She tells me when she needs to go to potty. When we're in the RV, situation is a little bit different because she probably just wants to get out. You know, she's trained. I can leave her. I feel like I can trust her to walk around in the RV if it was necessary to let her have some space. But I got such a big crate for her. Boy, that thing is huge. And if you looked at another video, oh, no. You'll see how big it is on the cooking video, but it's definitely the nighttime video, how I get ready at night. You'll see the new crate she's got. That thing is big. If I'd known it was that big, I would have bought one slightly smaller. But she definitely is not going to outgrow that. And she can stand up. And because she is potty trained, I don't feel like she's going to use it feeling like it's too much space. I feel like she'll maintain and hold her bowels, and until she's let free to go ahead and use it. But she loves it. She really was like, oh, I like this. I think she felt like she was upgraded. But her original one, I still have that. And that one just stays in the house. And she definitely has a kinship with it because she's been with that one for months. You know, so, yeah. You take this here. Ooh, I'm climbing. 5% grade. Snuck up on me because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. 4% grade. Looks like I'm in, I don't know what city they got me in, but it's got some weird writing. I'm not even sure if it's real writing. Well, it may be something in Asia. I'm not sure. Or it might be a city that they made up where it's a combination of all different areas. But I got 10.8 miles to go. I've climbed already 119 feet. And I think it's a 500 and something foot climb altogether, of climbing altogether. So what else? What else we got going? We got that this week, the Dallas RV show. That's going to be exciting to see some new RVs, 2022s, and maybe they'll have some 2023, I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they had some concept vehicles out there too. And let's see, a couple of weeks from that, in March, it's going to be another RV show. That is my goal to attend that one. That one's going to be in Arlington, at the somebody stadium in Arlington, Cowboy Stadium. I'm climbing right now, so let me have a moment to get through this. It's hard to tell what the grade is going to be. Okay, I'm coming down. 2% grade, 1%. Okay, good. So it appears that the climbs are not very steep, which is good, because I ain't in the mood for steep surprises. Okay, Alicia says, yep, Tiffany is awesome. Love her videos. Me too, I know. I've learned so much from her. I'm still catching up on her library too, in between when I get to enjoy other YouTubers, especially the ones that have inspired me and I've learned from. Bob is one of them. Tiffany, Storm Chaser. I enjoy hers. Her craftsmanship and putting her videos together is I love it. It's very professional. Who else? I look at Antoinette. I forgot her name. Antoinette something. She's in Mexico. Well, she's probably back now. Who else I look at? The people who do those RV shows. I forgot that couple. I've learned a lot from them too. Can't remember. They're in Florida. Can't remember their name right now. Who else? That's quite a few. Maybe I'll think of some more in a minute. For some reason, I'm sleepy. I got a feeling I'm going to take a nap after this. I'm going to eat me something with some protein in it to feed my muscles. And I feel like I need a nap. So Nala, don't you sleep too hard, because we're going to nap. We're going to have our nap time. All right. Okay, so what else you said? I told you before watching Tiffany is how I connected to your channel. Right, I know. Yeah, I remember, Alicia. You came through when she gave me a shout out when we were in Quartzsite, Arizona. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for rocking with both your girls. That's for sure. And it seems that she enjoyed her vacation in Mexico. I wish I could have gone, but didn't get to make that one. But better planning. I want to go to Mexico. In fact, it looks like I'd rather spend more time in Mexico than Arizona next winter. Um, I hope I can go to Arizona before this year. I mean, not Arizona, Mexico before this year is up. Even drive there, drive the cottage there. But I need to find somebody else. I want to hook up with someone that's going also, or already there, so I'm not in the mood to really navigate that situation completely alone. I don't feel comfortable at that all the way alone. And it's not today I don't. So I think I just would feel better, and everybody, my family would feel better if I linked up with people I trust and we navigated that together. Especially if they've already done it before. So Antoinette, she's pretty fortunate. She's been traveling with Jasmine for a while. They've been thick as thieves for a minute, for several months. And she links up with other female black YouTubers. I don't remember their name, but I remember Jasmine the most. They adopted a dog. She put that out too. They adopted a little Mexican dog. What you doing, Mama? I'm looking at her. Her coat is so pretty. It looks so healthy. It looked healthy even before I changed her food. But it's so silky. Don't let it fool you. It does best when it's cut all off. And then some sort of park. 2% grade. Climb. I don't know what I'm going to eat today after this. I don't know why I'm thinking about food so much. But I am. I have these energy things, but I don't want to eat them. I ain't trying to get that much energy. I had this goo. I'm not in the mood for goo. Because the riding, it doesn't require that. I mean, I could and it'll make me feel better, but I don't want it. I'd rather wait for some food. And I'll use that goo when I'm really doing something where I need it, or definitely outside. I'll take goo with me. But in the house, I save goo. Whew. My booty is hurting. I have on Pearly Zoomy bike shorts, and I found that clipped-in bike shorts, I like the way those fit better. Especially the bib. I have the bib, but these are just bike shorts, and they seem to not be in agreement with my butt right now. Okay, so Tiffany has the deepest double dimples. Yes, she does. Beautiful, with very confident, and provides a lot of details, not just showing off. And I feel her peace and enjoyment in lifestyle. You hit it. She got the, oh man, them dimples. There's beautiful smile, beautiful teeth, beautiful skin. Ain't no filters on that camera. That's her. You know, and she is her laugh. She loves to help people. She does give great details. I don't think I was as detail oriented enough for her. She worked with what I gave her though, because I'm usually I don't know, I'm fickle with my details. It depends on how I feel. But she's very organized and precise, and in some ways more of a perfectionist and things. So it was neat. Every time we were doing something, and the way she was filming, I was like, this gonna be good. Because I knew it wasn't gonna be no product. It wasn't gonna be a product like I put out. And the way she panned the camera, I said, I gotta get better with that. Yeah. You know, so I was like, all right, Tiff, I see you. And, you know, so I was like, I was very impressed. I was like, dang, girl, I'm so excited, you know, to see, because I got to see her in the making, you know, and behind the scenes. And now I got to see how the final product looks. So I was like, wow. And a lot goes in. That took us hours. We were outside for hours doing that part. And it took us longer too because we were at the campsite with the escapers, and there were people doing maintenance to their vehicles. You know, so their engines would be going, or the generators. So the truck came around to siphon out the gray water, black water, give them water. So we had to keep pausing and waiting for that background noise to go past and then go for it. So as we changed camera directions and had to pull a ladder out, had to do this. I mean, it was a lot. That was a 30-minute video. But believe me when I tell you, for every 1 minute you see, easily could have been 1 hour or 2 hours per 1 minute that you see. Easily for prepping. Easily. And that's a very conservative. That's someone who really knows a lot about their editing and have their concept down and their cameras down and their memory on point. You know, their gigabytes and whatever. Easily. So you count the hours I took to prep and the hours she took to charge her batteries, give me notes on, you know, these are the things that you should have this information on. Be prepared, I'll ask you this. You know, I'm telling you, this is the kind of stuff we went through. I was like, wow, thank you. And, you know, and I was like, I mean, it was a lot for me because I was living it, and I had stuff that I needed to take back to the store. So I had that stuff for changing the oil on the generator. I've since taken that stuff back, but on that time I had it. So that's why it was so even more cluttered, because I had a lot of oil. What's she barking? Dang, she wants me to let her out. She wants me to let her out. Hold on a second. Let me pause this and let her out. Oh, man. But it was raining out there. I don't want her to come back all muddy. Okay, hold on. Let me let her out, y'all. Hey, Mama. Okay. Yeah, she's good. I love it when she barks and tells me, go. Oh, that's a good time to fix this thing. Let's see. Oh, come on, lighting. Lighting, that's right. Probably should have left it alone. I don't know why this thing ain't acting right today. Move this. Oh. Okay, I hope. Let's see if it's. Okay, I guess that's gonna have to do. I'm hungry, y'all. Oh, my foot is caught and stuff. If y'all can see this setup. Okay. I don't like that lighting bouncing off, but we're gonna live with it. Mm. Okay. All right, Swift. Let's go. Let go. Okay. All right. So now, uh, uh, Miss Bradley. Good morning, Steph. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Yeah, we just talking it up about the two videos that were just uploaded. Tiffany's last video she loaded on Sunday. The one that I believe that uh, introduced you to me. I think that's when you came on board. I thank you. And then the one I loaded up last night on the behind the scenes. So right now I'm just kind of filling in even more blanks, talking about what that was like. And you know, I get a kick out of the laundry part because I haven't had to use a laundry facility, a public one anyway. I've used it on a military basis, of course, when I had to be off post, on deployments. But yeah, that trips me out because oftentimes I don't even have cash on me. So when I'm like, what do people do? Yeah, so what else did I do? I didn't even record the part about when I went to the automotive store and bought some tools to prepare for me to change my oil. Okay, good. Yeah, Miss Bradley, that was good. That I got that right when you joined the fam. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't record that part. I'll say that I just didn't want the video to get too unnecessarily long. So, and that really didn't have that much to do with, that didn't have anything to do with preparing for her video. That was more something I should have had on for when I changed the generator. I missed that footage, but I'll probably do something where lost or forgotten footage and make a video out of some interesting moments that I didn't capture earlier. Probably do something like that one day. And okay, Lisa says, becoming a nomad for me is actually saving my life. Sound weird, but I've been struggling for years. Living inside, I feel trapped. Everyone in my family, vet programs tell me I'm getting older, etc. Yeah, they try to put that older on you. Yeah, try to act, oh, that's age, that's normal. Nah, cuz you don't get to say it's normal. Because what I went through when I served the military, what we all went through, and they know it, all those shots they gave us, we don't even know what we got shot up with. You know, nah, you stay on it. I'm talking all that trash because I need to get on mine, but I've in the makings of hiring a agency that does that. I've heard great reviews from people I know. Because I don't feel like just thinking about it. I just want I want to pay somebody to tell me, go here, go there, expect this, expect that. And then that be that. I'm at 5% grade. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes my own family make me, I want to be nomad. I want to be off a grid and be like, hey, y'all got to figure it out. Mama's not going to always be here. Just like, I guess I'm pretty independent. I ain't saying I don't need my parents. Of course you need them. You love them. But thank God I've been independent for so long that if something happens to them, especially financially, I mean, happens to me financially, I don't even know how to say it. I'm tired. Bottom line is, my parents cut the apron string, and I've cut on mine for the most part. It just kind of depends. I mean, they got young kids. My parents helped me when my kids were young, especially my son in the beginning. So you still give them that help and that guidance. But when you see, hey, you got money to go here, go there, do this, do that, and all I'm doing is sitting in the house paying bills, no, you got a lot of disposable income. Sound like you need to redistribute your disposable income. And not depend on mine. Mine ain't so disposable for your stuff. Y'all feel me? You know how them kids are. They want to walk right into the houses and the cars that their parents have. But we have to put in work to get to the levels that we're at. There's levels to that, you know? But young folk, some of them don't feel like they need to struggle like that. They think their parents are being selfish. No, got to get out on your own. I got tired of my parents. There was one time my parents told me, my mom said, nah, I ain't gonna be able to give you the money for school when I was first starting to go to school after I got out of the military. She did it one time. I asked her for the next semester. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I said, got you. Got you. Never asked her again for money for school. Not that I was mad at her, but I was like, you're right. That's cool. I'll pay for it. You're right. And that's how I am. Some of my kids ain't like that. I got 2 of them. You know. And other relatives of mine, their kids, ain't like that. I said, you gotta make them uncomfortable. Make them not want to stay at home. Unless you want them to be there. I don't always want mine to be living with me like that. This peaceful. Like this. And I like to visit as much as I can on my terms. And throw up deuces. And peace out that joint. And let them be parents to their own children. Okay. Miss Bradley says, we see what you're saying. Yes. Alicia says, and I'm like, I can't see anything. I'm uncomfortable. Inside, outside is where I have to be. I get apartment, and unfortunately makes me walk away. I really can't explain it. I also have PTSD. I know. I understand it's hard to explain. And we all cope differently. Some people don't even notice I have it until I get frightened. Because I'm easily frightened. Yeah. But it's worse when I'm approaching deployment, at a deployment, and after the deployment. It's even worse. One time I was in San Francisco and a bus backfired. That pow! She almost ducked and died. Everybody in the street was looking at me like, is she on crack? That scared the crap out of me. And ever since then, I pay attention to them buses when they stop, especially because I didn't know. That scared me. Alicia, to my mom, I'm 3 years old. So whom has money? I've been running from that money and red carpet crap my whole life. Yep. Yeah, good for you. You know, I mean, you just gotta figure out what's gonna work for you. Our parents and our children, our spouses, our family, they can say a lot of things. My family is not a fan of me deploying. They fought me for years. But I woke up every morning in the high school with my father saying, which branch of service you gonna join? Every morning in high school. Which branch you gonna join? I said, I ain't joining no service. He He said, you need to, because you need a trade, you need discipline. He was all that. And I didn't want to work the family business. So he was like, you better do something. So at 17, I came home with that recruiter, and their mouths dropped. They were like, wait a minute. They signed a paper for me to be in delayed entry, and the bug was kind of bitten. I just love traveling. I love having a check in my name, so I ain't got to be begging people to give me this or that, and they dictate, well, I'll get you a pair of tennis shoes, but it ain't going to be Nike. It's going to be what my money can afford. And I'm like, but wait a minute. I do believe your money can afford Nike. Don't be counting my money. Count your own. Okay, I got you. I'm going to count my own. So I was like, yeah. So when I do the deployments, they don't like it. They see changes in me. But, I mean, for right now, that's just what I do to keep my food on my table and helping others while I'm at it. So I understand, Alicia, you know what I mean, that something is in you that you have a right to figure out your own way. And I got a feeling we're probably about the same age, because we were talking about our military time. So I'm sure we're pretty close. So I understand, you know. So God bless you for sure. And yeah, this helps me I know that a lot of people want to see the RV stuff, but for me, Orbit Stephanie is my whole lifestyle. It's a vlog, and this is a day in the life with me, and I exercise to help with my health. A lot of people just want to see cooking videos, but I'm like, you mind if we throw a little exercise up in there? You know, some people don't want to see cooking videos, and they just want to see maintenance of the RV. Okay, well, I won't be able to have many of those because there's not that much maintenance that happens every week. You know, so when I do this helps me to be accountable. I hope that it helps. I'm told that it helps others. They feel inspired. And it helps me. I get to socialize with you guys on the spot. And we can talk about a range of things. Hold on. Going down a hill. Oh, going back up. I'll read your comment in a moment. %, grade. All right. Okay. Alicia says, oh, I can't talk yet, Alicia. Hold on. Another climb. Okay. I don't know if there's another climb waiting. Let me catch my breath a little. Then I can read your comment. Oh, another climb. Boy, it's a lot. Hold on. Hold on, I'll read your stuff in a moment, you guys. Let me get off these climbs and catch your breath for a moment. Okay. I'm on a flat, huh? going down a little bit. Okay. So over the years, at least it says when she was living in vehicles and was labeled everything. So, and Bob's community was a blessing. I was like, see, Ma, it's not just me. It's a whole life, a lifestyle. Want to meet Bob. You want to meet Bob? Hold on. Oh man. Hold on 1 second. You're right. It surprised the crap out of me. I was like, wow, there are people really making it do what it do. Oh, another climb. 7%. Oh, more climbs. I gotta use the restroom. All that water's catching up to me. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna get to a point after this one ring, and then I gotta stop and use the restroom real quick. Y'all hanging there with me? This ring right here, I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna pause for a second. Hold on a minute. Uh-oh, doggone it, that stupid light. Hold on 1 second. 30 seconds. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging on in there with me. Not much further. 4 miles to go. And maybe 100 feet of climbing. So it kind of looks like they're going to pile it on me. The steeper parts. That's what I'm into right now. So then after that's done, I have an easier time chatting. I mean, literally chatting. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm on a climb, but let me hurry and read this. And when I meet him, you probably want to break down and cry and hold him tight. I hope that he doesn't mind. Alicia, you probably got to get in line because so many people, he has been such a blessing for so many people. That's why his channel is just so phenomenal. It is his stuff on going to Mexico and getting his prescriptions, you know, the tips on that, dental work, all that. I have an uncle, the aunt that did that a lot. I didn't know why they were going to Mexico. Now I see from Bob, they were on to something. So yes, Bob usually puts his schedule out. I know you noticed, you've been following him for 4 years. I could have met him when I was at Courtside a few weeks ago, but I was ready to go home. I had to go home, had duties for the grandkids, and I'd been gone coming on a month, and I needed my days to make it home because I don't like to drive at night if I can help it. Certainly not through the night. So I missed him. But he's like such a big celebrity. So I'm like, when he does his part, he is whisked away. He has his moments where you can talk to him physically, at least at that thing, but I just happen to miss it. So I took a picture with that cutout that looked just like him. Oh. Yeah, I talked to some of the other people and interviewed them that were there about the Nomad. That video is up. Forgot the name of it. Something to do with Bob. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. Let me relax a little. I'm on a flat. Okay. Joyce says, you watch me on Tiffany? Thank you about the band. Thank you. She's a doll. A little temperamental. Like Nala. But we're getting an understanding. And I'm understanding that it's a traveling house. And I'm going to have to learn to do certain owner maintenance. And probably even more than that, if I don't want to have to turn in the vehicle for a lengthy time for the pros to fix it. So far I haven't had the need to do any of that yet. But I understand from talking to other RVers, that's just part of it. My expectations were different because I didn't know any better. I thought for 4 years I was supposed to be in glory time. But RVs are not like buying houses. In some ways it's almost like buying a house. But in other ways it ain't. And in some ways it's like buying a vehicle, a car. But many ways it's not. And what I say is the problems, the quality problems you're going to find right off the bat, they tell you to pile it up so you can deal with it all at once. Shoot, I done forgot some of them now. Because I got used to them. I forgot it was a problem because I got used to it. So you got to write that stuff down and take video. And I have video footage of stuff to remind me of what I've noticed and needs to be addressed. Okay. I ran across, Mrs. Bradley says, I ran across these videos and I loved them. I barely watch TV. I just watch my favorite shows. I'm the same way. I cut my cable off. Finally. Years ago I should have cut that cable off. I didn't even watch TV then. I got big doggone TVs. Them suckers don't even come on unless company comes. And now I don't have cable, so it's like, hopefully you come in to watch Netflix or YouTube or HBO Go or something. Because regular TV, unless it's local channels, we not going to get them, homie. So yeah, I watch stuff a lot of times on my iPad, my iPhone. I feel like I'm watching a real movie and enjoying movie night when I bust this little iPad out. And then I have my phone I'm recording from. It's a Max. Oh, shoot, the crap. It's a Max, so it's the biggest iPhone you get. Oh, man. Okay. You'll wait in line, Alicia. Do that, sis, because it'll be worth it. Yes. Fulfill your spirit. And let that man know that he is doing a great service. He hears it from a lot of people, but it's meaningful to you especially, I'm sure, to be able to express your gratitude as soon as, when you're able to see him in person. That's a beautiful thing. It's very encouraging. It's wonderful because so many times, he probably hasn't felt that way, but I'm just saying, sometimes it's a lot of work that goes into this, but he's got a staff of people. So, and he has a whole non-profit, I think. So he's on a high level. But even on the lower, when he first began, I'm sure he didn't have no big time, super big time productions. He just, I'm guessing he just flipped the camera on and had great information, and it caught on. And I'm glad for so many people, especially the people who have those very limited incomes, living off Social Security, channels like his and others like that. It's been a huge blessing for the people and relief. So I'm grateful for Bob too. I've learned a lot from him. Yeah. So, okay, Alicia, well, I don't watch his channel that much anymore. I've gotten all that I need. I understand that. But I tune in now. And again, Bob's channel supplied information on all the necessary, like the solar stuff. Yes, you're right. I understand that. You're right. You're right. Okay. Miss Bradley is laughing. Laughing at something I said, probably. Alicia, yes, Miss Bradley, no TV. Oh, laughing at Alicia, no TV for me either. I know that's right. Yeah, I get a lot of entertainment on YouTube. Shoot, that's when I even have time. Sometimes I gotta focus on my own stuff. It takes me hours to get my stuff together. But then I get to enjoy other people's channel. I do believe I'm running out of mustard. Miss Bradley said, I got the summer off and I would like to rent an RV and do a few weekends to try Nomad out. Any tips? Alicia, I'm sure she'd have some good tips. She's been following this kind of thing much longer. But my tip, when you say rent an RV, I would say renting RVs can be incredibly expensive. One way probably is to minimize how much you drive it, because unless it's a pool, like a trailer or a fifth wheel, the renter is probably going to charge you for mileage. And it may be something like 100 miles a day. And they're going to charge you for the generator. And it may be like anything past 4 hours of use per day that you're renting it, you'll have to pay X amount of dollars. They may say $1, $10 an hour after every, that you go over your limit. The miles, they may say 95 cents a mile, $1. It just depends, And so I would say, let's say you want a Nomad during the summer, let's say Tennessee or Colorado, I don't know. Most people don't want a summer in Arizona because it gets so doggone hot, unless you don't mind spending a lot of money to run your air, or you can live without air conditioning anyway, and maybe just live with fans. But I say that to say, if you want to do something like that and rent, I suggest you look at the local place, unless you wanted to drive it across, but be expecting that if you drive it to other states, and let's say you're gonna have it for a month, you put 1,000 miles on it round trip to get it to whatever state you want to kind of kick it at. And if they're allowing you 100 miles a day and you use 1,000, that's 10 days. So you're getting 10 days worth of drive time to get to that destination. But you're paying for it for a whole month. You're like, I got it for a whole month. So as long as you don't go past that 10 days worth of driving miles, and you sit somewhere, post up around 3 weeks, you won't have to pay any more on miles. But let's say you go someplace where it requires you to use a generator longer, and maybe you're someplace that doesn't have, Nomad, sometimes they use hookups, sometimes they don't. Depends on how you want to define Nomad. But if you're going to do it at a campsite, Nomad basically just means you don't have a permanent stationary dwelling, the way I understand it. So yeah. So that's that. The other thing is sometimes people will deliver the RV to a site for you. They may charge you extra $100 or something and hook it up and all that. And you have your reservation for that site and you can kick it. But I would think that if you're spending your summer testing it out, you probably want to have some drive time in there and see some places. Go to some state parks. Go to some national parks or whatever your desire is. So that's kind of a tip I can kind of think of offhand. Got half a mile to go. Alicia says, I'm also Jacqueline of all trades, so you want to build your own. I think that's awesome, Alicia. That's awesome. You'll learn so much about your baby because you have your hand in it, and you'll be able to fix it many times, do repairs, and customize it the way you want, and at the time frame you can afford to give it. That's good. I just didn't have that patience, and I didn't study it long like Alicia did. I just up and one day, and next thing I knew, I was at the dealership. My family and friends, Bessie was talking about it. I was like, who want an RV? Next thing you know, I was the first one to get one. Okay. Alicia says, Miss Bradley, it's a good idea to get the feeling of things. True. If you're financially good, so you can enjoy what you're doing. I'm not working if you get enough money. I'm not working if you get enough money, Miss Bradley. That's true. It's definitely a personal decision. You know, a lot of times your funds and your time and, you know, dictates what's what. But yeah, testing the waters would be great. Keep an open mind. You know, ask a lot of questions like it appears that you're doing. Follow an assortment of people, because everybody, you can tell right off the bat who's bougie, who's glam camping, who's hardcore. You know, no, I don't even need a light bulb. Give me a candle. You know, you can tell, and you can learn from everybody. Even if learning is, I ain't one of them people that can live off of just a candlelight. You know, or you see the bougie, and bougie and all that stuff is relative. Some may think my rig and what I keep saying what I need and want is bougie. But sometimes I might agree with you. Yeah, you're right. I was being extra. And then other times I'm saying, well, I've suffered enough in the military. I think I can afford to cut myself a break since I want. Did I start another one? No, ma'am, we should not be doing that. I finished that ride. Let's talk about. Yeah, I finished that. And if I didn't, that's me learning it. I finished it in my book. Yeah, we're going to end that bad boy. Go to menu, end this ride. That was awesome. Yay. Because I believe I finished it. I just thought it was going to give me another signal and let me know I was cooling down, but it didn't. In this ride, save it on my Garmin. Okay. So, it's giving me confetti. So it's congratulating me. And I didn't get any stars. Well, I was doing a lot of talking. It doesn't matter. I'm happy with what I did. Okay. Save it. All right, good people. Let me see. Oh, shoot. I don't like that. I'm going to have that lighting set up better next time, y'all. Okay. All right. I do. Okay. Miss Bradley is a good idea. Okay. Miss Bradley, thanks, Alicia. And life is good. Good morning, everyone. Hey, life is good. Good morning. And Alicia says, great Mrs. B. That's awesome. Hey, you guys. Thank you. I'm still hungry. I'm still sleepy. I'm going to take my shower. I want to finish these things of water. And I hope Nala's not fully rested outside, because when I'm ready to lay it on down, I put her in that crate. And we gonna chill for a little while. I say that, but I mean, I just need to relax. I probably won't even actually fall asleep out, you know, but I just need to take a shower and just relax. You know what I'm saying? That was a great conversation. Thank you so much. Like I said, I got some videos I'm gonna be editing. I'm trying to give it, you enjoyed it? Okay, it says, life is good. I enjoy watching your van tour with Tiffany. Thank you. I did too. I was like, ooh, what's next? And I was there. But to see how she edited it and put it all together, I was like, wow. I was like, dang, Steph, you really cleaned that bad boy up. I wish I had organized my pillows, and especially my blankets. I wish I had made them a nicer, neater fold. But you know how it is. You're always finding something to critique. But no, and that was me. I wish I would have done that. I needed to defrost my freezer too. But it was just too much. I was boondocking for, at that point, we were 7 days into our boondocking. So it was a lot. I had a lot of stuff. And I had already bought stuff for doing the oil change in my generator. So the RV was just overloaded with a lot of stuff. And like I said, I have a whole trunk in there that has food, and it had cooking utensils, like I didn't even open it because it would have made our day too long of editing and recording. But I had a rice cooker, a small rice cooker, and a small, well, it wasn't that small, but a slow cooker. But then on the road, I bought that Instapot, and on the road I bought that little fryer. So it was like, I mean, I did a lot of stuff while on the road, but I didn't have the luxury of being at home and pulling out saying, oh, I don't need this, I don't need that. So I was kind of stuck with a lot of stuff. But yeah, she did a great job. Thank you, Tiff. So I really appreciate her shouting me out and taking the time to do that. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And so yeah, she's a doll. Yeah. So okay. So Alicia says, I'm living, loving the planet, nature, animals, and Sasquatch. Not really sightseeing. I'll be breathing. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. And then Alicia says, relax, relate, release. That's right. That's nice. Alicia, let me ask you real quick, if you're still on here, what do you eat? I know you're vegan. What do you eat? What do you like to eat vegan? Are you one of the, you're probably not a junk food vegan, you know, and there's some people are, you know, potato chips can be vegan. Beer is vegan, can be vegan. But yeah, so I'm just wondering, what are your healthy foods that you eat? Especially, or what are your ideas or plan on how you're going to cook? Are you going to do camping like stuff, cooking with propane or butane? I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, and you know what would be neat too, Alicia, boondockers.com, and same with Miss Bradley. I think Miss Bradley was asking about sites. I can't remember. Look into boondockers.com. I joined them when I first started RVing, and they got, well, when they merged with Harvest Host, the website got jacked up. I got turned off and I got off of it because it was annoying. It was fine when it was just boondockers.com. I mean, Boondockers Welcome. That's the name of the app. And it's like $45 or $50, and you have access to all these people who it's almost like being what's that called, like Airbnb sort of like, but not, you don't pay, or if you do, you pay very little money, you know, as a donation to the people that you set a reservation and you be on their property, or sometimes their driveway, and sometimes they have hookups, and sometimes they don't. So they have different requirements. Each boondocker host has their own requirement, but it's a wonderful community of people that, you know, like-minded people, and I felt safe at all the places I was at. So I've done that before. Um, Somebody asked me that in one of my, I was answering a gang of comments, and I remember somebody asked me that about, well, how do I find places to stay. Um, okay, but there's nothing in Connecticut. Oh, yeah, that sucks. But the neighboring states, I don't know, I have to look at the map. I forgot where Connecticut, I know it's up north and stuff, but I don't know what the neighboring states, but you certainly know, because it sounds like you live in Connecticut. Um, but yeah, travel out of Connecticut, you know, and see what other lands. Tennessee is pretty popular certain times of year, and beautiful. Um, yeah. Okay, so Alicia says all plant, no animal, anything. I'm not sure about what cooking gadget right now, if any. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. I liked doing that, but I found myself going to the store a lot because I love the fresh fruit and vegetables. Um, I have a dehydrator. I have the Vitamix. I have juicers. I have all kind of stuff. And so that's something for me. I would definitely have to learn to scale down so much. So I really admire the route you're taking, Alicia, and I look forward to seeing your journey manifest. I really do. So that's totally cool. You eat fish, but only if caught, or crustaceans. If I pulled it off a rock, or craving only because of water is life. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. You know, basically, you know, when you just really have to. Yeah. I think fish is good every now and then, but like you said, you really got to know where farm raised fish, garbage. You know. And then, but some of the ocean fish, you know, it depends on what ocean is in, it's probably contaminated too. Our earth, like you said, we're just so many ways destroying our planet. So I understand what you're saying, Alicia. Um, yeah. But you have to catch it yourself. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, you could be in some areas that have nice natural streams and rivers and go out there, you know, and catch your fish. That would be awesome. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, good people, Miss Bradley, yeah, teach a woman to fish and you can eat for life. That's right. That's what Miss Bradley says. Ain't that the truth? Oh, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Yes, women, we can make it happen. We can figure it out. You know, we're very strong creatures, and we could birth a baby, whether you literally birth one or not. We were designed to birth baby and bring life in. So yes, it is our instinct, is in our DNA, and instinctual to make sure we care for ourselves, and also extend it to care for others. Mm-hmm. Good people, thank you so much. I'm going to shower, drink, eat, and take a nap. Can y'all tell I'm sleepy? Thank you for the channel growing, you guys. Thank you so much. I am so elated, and the big kick, the three big pushes happened, and that was with two videos with Where's Tiffany, the latest one she just posted is to include it, and Bob. Those three big pushes is what exposed me to a lot more folk, and being with the escapers, getting to know them, and being on those excursions, escapees and escapers. So yeah, those are 5 big pushes that really had their own. I don't want to say catapulted, because in my mind catapulted, because I'm nearly approaching 1,000, you know. So and so I believe I'll hit that pretty soon, probably maybe within 24 to 48 hours. That's my guess. But whatever happens, I am so grateful to you guys for for us to be able to talk, because it's a lot less lonely and it's very inspiring, and y'all inspire me as well. So thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Enjoy your day and all that. I'm gonna go to sleep after I take my shower. Okay, have a wonderful day. K-Steph, catch it, watch it later. Yeah, survivors, that's where we are. All right, bye, lovely people. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.